Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. So today I'm doing a henna treatment, but it's a very special one because in today's video you guys going to see me mixing the henna with the indigo for the very first time. I was very skeptical if this is going to work. I was afraid to take away from the reddish brownish color that I have right now. I didn't want to get any like dark black color because I really like the color that I have right now and I don't want to ruin it. So it's very interesting to see all the measurements I used in this treatment today. All the products that I'm going to use, I actually got it from Amazon. So I'm going to leave links to all the products in the description box below in case you guys want to recreate the same base and measurements, you can do that. But before we get started on the video, please be sure to subscribe to my channel down below, hit that thumbs up, and with all that said, let's get into it. So I have been using henna for a few years now and I love it. I love the fact that it is all natural, it has no pesticides, there are no dangerous chemicals in it that would damage or dry my hair, and also it's a lot cheaper than buying the hair dye box from your drugstore. So I like it. The only thing with henna that some people may not like is henna often turn gray hair into copper orange color. For me right now it is okay because I don't have a lot of gray hair, but I was worried when I do get a lot of gray hair, what's gonna happen? So here where the indigo comes into play, henna has red orange dye, indigo has blue dye, so orange with blue make brown color. So I really love the chemistry and trying to experiment. It's very fun, honestly. Also the indigo, it's very effective on coloring stubborn gray hair. But don't apply the indigo without henna. You need like a layer base of henna on your hair, otherwise the indigo will turn your hair green. So you can either apply the indigo on already hennaed hair, you can do the two-step process, like do henna first, wait 3 hours, wash it, and then do the indigo treatment, or you can mix the two together, mix the henna with the indigo, which what I'm going to do today. So yeah, mixing the henna with indigo with a few other ingredients so we can actually get conditioning benefits and coloring benefits at the same time. It does take a bit of playing with to get the right color, but it's very fun. I read the recommendation, if you want brown hair you should mix 50-50, 50% indigo, 50% henna, but if you want more like reddish brown you should do 70% henna, 30% indigo. Right now, before I show you my blend and mix, I'm going to show you the products that I'm going to use. So here I have 100% pure henna, 100% pure indigo, and I'm also going to use aloe vera powder because it moisturizes the hair strands and it adds a lot of shine and definition. And I also have hibiscus powder. It has a ton of benefits too. It is rich in vitamin C, moisture content, and antioxidants. These two are totally optional. You don't really need them for the hair color, but I like to add the extra moisture because henna can dry your hair. Before we get mixing, let me show you my hair before so you guys can see the color that I have right now and all the gray strands that I have in my hair too. So usually the day I plan on doing my hair, I mix my henna early in the morning so it has time to sit for dye release. And today I'm using 100 grams of henna, 2 teaspoons of aloe vera, 2 tablespoons of hibiscus powder. I used only warm distilled water, and you do not want your liquid to be boiling hot. It will over process your henna mix. It is just too fast, too hot. So I add my water until I get like brownies batter. I don't really care about getting the perfect consistency right now because I will check it again after the dye release and I will fix that. Now I cover it with a plastic wrap and I let it sit for dye release for about like 4 to 5 hours. After 5 hours, I know my henna is ready. When I see the color has changed on the top layer, that's your sign of dye release. I'm not sure the camera picking up like the color, right? But you should see the color inside or underneath is slightly brighter than the layer formed on top. Now I can mix my indigo because the indigo does not have to sit for a long time for dye release. In fact, you can use it right away. I only used today 50 grams of indigo because I really like the hair color that I have right now and I frequently get compliments about it, so I was afraid if I added more indigo to end up with black dark hair. Even though I read the recommendation, I still wanted to go less on the indigo just to be safe. And I also added only warm distilled water to this one too. I read it is best not to mix indigo directly with an acidic liquid like lemon juice or apple cider vinegar, as the acidity can inhibit the dye release, but you can add a teaspoon of salt if you want. If you have a very stubborn gray hair, they said that would help. I didn't do that today, but I'll probably do it the next time. But if I do, I will mix it with the powder first and then add my water. Once the indigo is mixed, it can be used immediately. Actually, it is better if you don't let it sit, as it will deteriorate and lose its dyeing ability. Today I let mine sit for 10 minutes just to show you guys how fast the indigo is with releasing the dye, but you can tell when you see this deep green glaze formed on the top. Now I'm going to mix my henna with the indigo, and at this point I check the consistency. I have more warm water next to me. I add a little bit at a time and stir until I get like a thick Greek yogurt consistency. You want your base to be like very soft and creamy enough to spread on your hair. If it is too thick, it's going to be very hard to apply, and if it is too thin, it will run down on your neck. Now finally we are ready to apply the henna. I'm using coconut oil on my face and neck. This is essential for keeping my skin from taking the color. I also washed my hair. It's very important to apply henna on clean hair. I just shampooed my hair today. I didn't use conditioner because if you have any residue of conditioner or styling products, it will block and prevent the color from bonding with the hair, and your hair can be damp too. In fact, it's probably better as it will make it easier for you to apply this muddy mess on your hair. I like it that way, but it can be dry too. It's really up to you and what you prefer. You can wash your hair the night before, just no more than 24 hours before. After I'm done applying the henna, I cover my hair with the plastic cap, and I used two today, and I also use this beanie to retain moisture and just to keep my head warm, as this base works better when it's warm and wet. You can also use towel, or you can wrap your head with a scarf. Now, are you wondering how I'm going to possibly wash all this mud out of my hair? In a few seconds, I'm going to show you the best hack ever to wash henna out of your hair. In case you guys missed my last henna video, I shared it in that video as well, but I'm going to show it to you again in this video. But depending on the day I apply the henna and what's going on in my life that day, it varies how often I leave it in my hair. It's usually between 3 to 5 hours, and surprisingly today I was able to leave it in my hair for the full 5 hours. I was busy doing other things, cleaning and cooking, so when I was ready to rinse it, it was 8 o'clock, and it has been sitting on my hair since 3 o'clock. And here is your best hack to rinse henna off of your hair or any muddy mask like this. I really like to do a mermaid bath. I love this because, as you can see, this way your hair strands spread and flow easily in the water, and this will loosen most of the henna and allow it all to come out. Here I put some fresh water to show you how much this soak helps getting all of that henna out. You can tell there's not much left in my hair right now, and you can repeat this as much as you need. After that, I applied some conditioner which adds moisture back to my hair, and then when I go right now to rinse it in the shower, it helps to get rid of any grit left in my hair. And especially if you don't do this mermaid bath, try conditioner because it definitely helps with the rinsing. Now, while my conditioner sits on my hair for a few minutes, I'm going to scrub my bathtub so I don't have to do that after I shower. It is natural, the color might run for a few washes. Mine runs for almost 2-3 weeks, so just protect your pillowcases and make sure you use dark towel, otherwise you're gonna have a towel like this. And I agree, henna, it is not a 30-minute application and rinse. It is really an all-day deal, but however is well worth the effort. Here's my hair after. I'm not going to lie, as I mentioned, I was skeptical that this would work, but the henna and indigo covered my gray hairs beautifully, as you can see. I still have more red, but that could be because I didn't add enough indigo, so I will definitely add more indigo the next time. But my hair more fluffy and silky thanks to the aloe vera, I think, and I still have that reddish brownish color that I like, with a little bit of dark burgundy highlights in some parts. They will tone down after a few washes. Now I'm really wondering what color I would have gotten if I mixed more indigo, but even this color I really like it, and I will definitely continue to use both indigo and henna for my regular treatments, which for me it's every couple of months. Like the last time I did it before this time, it was late June, and I'm really excited to experiment with mixing different measurements. My hair is much thicker, much healthier since I quit using chemical hair dyes, and it looks so natural, so beautiful. It is very soft and less tangled, and all that I got from using natural ingredients and taking care of my hair, so I cannot recommend this enough. I hope you guys try it, but I think that's all I have for you guys today. I really hope that you all enjoyed this video, and if you did, please leave it a thumbs up, subscribe before you leave, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!